Hello again, and you join me in my shed. I'm thinking of changing the dust extraction system in this workshop, but before I do, I wanted to show you something I've been using. Over there, I've got my Makita mitre chop saw, and I've been using a designated vacuum for it. And the vacuum in question is almost twice as old as me. Now, just to say, I've actually got two vacuums stored away in here somewhere that I'm going to use eventually. In fact, I might upgrade to a better vacuum system. But there's my chop saw, mitre chop saw, and if you notice at the back there, it's piped up the back, up these cupboards, up to here, and then I've got a connection there just to remove the hose. Put that back in there, excuse the gaffer tape. And this is what I wanted to show you. It's a Remoco Model A1 vacuum. I think it's from the 1940s. Now, what I've done, I've fixed it up with two speaker brackets, and it sits onto these rails quite nicely. But you can't really see much from down here, so let me get it down, clean it up, and I'll show you a little bit more about it. Before I do, just to say, to activate it, I've got a switch here. It's always turned on, and then I've got a vac button. So obviously when it's connected, it's for the chop saw, but then I've also got this lance here. There's the lance. That came off another vacuum. For when I'm hoovering the floor or when I'm connecting it to a power tool, I say it's not the best solution, but it's worked for me up to now. Let me get it down and show you. So there it is. I think that looks beautiful. Made in Holland. Remoco, is that how it's pronounced? Model A1. And then to get the bag out, there's two hasps, one either side. Just there, and just there. So excuse this tape here. Now it came with a white hose originally, but that's just disintegrated. It was shot when I got it, so I've just modified it. But that was the crucial part, that male thread there, because that is specific for this particular vacuum. So I've just modded it slightly. I need to redo this and make some sort of clamp to make sure it, or get rid of this tape anyway at least. So we'll leave that out for the moment. And we notice it's got inlet that end, and then it's got a hoses fell over. This end, it's got the what's it called, where it blows out basically, so you can take the adapter from that side to that side. On switch just here, which has been on because I've been activating it from the plug, and the cable does need replacing. I need to do that. Very old 13 amp plug. First, let me just give it a quick clean down. I like the patina on this, and I like the design of it. I mean, I think this is the 1940s or 50s. I've had a quick look online, and I can only see one other, and I think he guesstimated at 1940s or 1950s. I'm sure there's one of you out there that might have a better idea than I have. Let's get the majority of this off. See on here, there's chrome that's been pitted. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm doing this video as well, actually. Has anyone got any suggestions of what I should do? Should I keep it the same, keep the patina? Should I strip it down, get it re-chromed, paint it a different colour, paint it the same colour? A bit of a clean down, let's give it another wipe. I bought this probably about 2 years ago now from a car boot sale. I know exactly how much I paid for it because I sort of haggled with him a bit. I didn't know if it was working. So I paid him £6. Didn't think it was too bad. I saw one for sale similar, but I think the listing was a few years ago now, and it was going for around £50. But I haven't seen any others, so I don't know how common these were. Watts 440, volts 230, 250. made in Holland, television and radio interference free. Serial number, so 93058E, I think it says on there. What I should have done first is empty the bag. Let me do that now. Open it up. So yeah, just undo those two clips, one either side. Comes with this bag. Let's get this emptied. Okay, so if we can look in there, just see that with the motor, MU487. It's number 592030. Just put the bag back in there, put the cover back on. It just locks in just there. Lock in there. See at the back there, it needs a rubber fixing. I can easily get one of them when I buy the cable. On and off switch works okay. Just plug it in. It's good solid sound, that. See, I love the design of these things. I mean, you look at vacuums today and what's produced, the leading brands, we'll be looking in, I don't know, 80 years time, 90 years time, and thinking what a piece of art they are. I think this looks amazing. It looks futuristic for the time, I would have thought. If it is the 40s, I mean, I would have thought, is this more the 60s? But according to a few people on the internet, it's looking like the 40s or 50s. It'll be interesting to find out a little bit more about it. And I say, that fires back to you. Do you know anything more about these? I quite like these runners as well. I mean, I wonder if it used to run along carpet, slide along carpet, like that. I mean, I had an idea. Wonder if I can make a, I don't know how safe it's going to be, make a harness for it so it can sit on my back, go around the workshop vacuuming up. But I think I'm going to retire this anyway. It's going to sit somewhere in the Mancave workshop. I say up to now, I've just been using it for doing the odd cut on the chop saw, and it's worked well. I mean, it's sucked it out. It's really strong. In fact, let me show you. That side blows. So I'll screw that on there. Hopefully you can hear me. It's certainly not to compressor standards, but yeah, it certainly blows and it sucks. So that's it. I'm sort of throwing it out there. Has anyone got any ideas what I should do with this? Shall I paint it? Shall I paint it the same colour? Shall I strip it down? Shall I leave it as it is? Leave the patina? Re-chrome it? Turn it into something completely different, give it a different paint job. Like I say, we'll try and restore it back to its former glory. I don't know. I say I had this idea of making a shark's face on the front here. The teeth and the mouth and eyes coming back down here. I don't know. I certainly need to fix this end, this hose connector. Rewire it anyway. I've been watching a lot of ScoutCrafter videos recently. Great channel. Some of the stuff he gets on there is an expert at restoring old tools and everyday tools as well. And you can see his passion for old things. What do you think of this? What do you think I should do with it? Also Jim at Hand Tool Restoration. What do you reckon? Or anybody else out there, what do you think? Put your ideas and comments below. Like I say, I want to put a dust extraction system in my workshop, an air filtration system. I've got a couple of vacuums already, shop vacs if you like, small shop vacs, but I'm thinking of upgrading extraction system in, some new pipe work with traps all over the place. Yeah, for power tools and for vacuum in general. I say this obviously was originally in a home. Let me just give you a close-up of the patina. Of course, I've done nothing to this. I mean, I've just literally wiped it down, so pretty much a blank canvas. But yeah, need your help. What do you reckon I ought to do? Let me just show you the suction on it. It's like I already knew I was going to do this. So there we go, the Remoco vacuum, Model A1. What do you think I should do with it? Put your comments below. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, take care, cheers.